There she is. Solid game, Evan. That's not good. Doesn't even work. Alright. After I fix that bug, it's time to add some obstacles for the dino to jump over. And with some heavy reference from the game, I added some small cactuses. Okay, once I was happy with that, I added some other obstacles. And once they were looking good, I need to add some collision logic so that when you jump and hit a cactus, you die. Simple stuff. And yeah, I did that. Okay, let's make it look pretty. I drew up some sprites and chucked them in. I also fine-tuned the collisions so that they fit the sprites and match the original game. Okay, finally I scaled everything up, and wait for it, that's a bird! And if you're really good, you can duck under him. Woo! Yeah, nice. Okay, game is done. Now let's get to the bit you guys have been waiting for, the AI. Each generation contains 500 players, each controlling a dinosaur. Classic genetic algorithm. So the players which do the best live on to reproduce, and the same thing for the next generations, and rinse and repeat until you have a bloody beast. The first few generations is just the players holding down the jump button, which is a decent strategy if you suck. And as you can imagine, at this point it's just about luck. They don't care about where the obstacles are, they're just hoping they match up with their jumping cycles. This continues for quite a few generations. Now we're talking. This guy finally has the patience to wait until the next obstacle is close enough before jumping. If you look at the neural network at the top, you can see that it uses the distance to the next object to calculate when to jump. Alright, let's speed this up, because these games get long. Now this guy's pretty good, but not foolproof. There are two ways in which this guy can die. First, since the game is constantly speeding up, the player can jump too late and get hit. The second way is the bird. Basically, there are 3 levels of birds. The highest flying bird cannot be jumped over, so the AI needs to learn to duck, which is inevitably what kills this player. What is interesting about Generation 8 is you can see the genetic algorithm at work. Each player is slightly mutated from its parents of the previous generation. This can be expressed as jumping slightly earlier or later. That's why you see the players slightly separate when they jump. I don't know, I find it interesting, but I'm a nerd, so... Okay, at this point, I left and crushed some lunch, and when I came back, this had happened. Yeah, we missed most of the evolution. But thankfully, since I'm a genius programmer, I included a module to replay the highlights of the evolution, showing the best player of the generation. Let's check it out. You've already seen Generation 1 through 8, so we can skip them. The next solid evolution